my name is Brandon Greetham with Fable Repair and Collision in Appleton, Wisconsin. Today we're going to go through instructions on how to measure your Vroom Slide System. The first step in measuring your slide box is this form. This form is provided by Vroom. It's very important that these slide out measurements are very accurate. These kits are custom made for your RV. So it's very important that we go through all of the measurements, we show you how to do it, so we can alleviate any surprises during your install. On some of these measurements, you will need some help. We have Scott Fable here that's going to help us out with these measurements. Step A is going to be your slide out width. Your slide out width is to the inside of these flanges on your slide box. From inside to inside, this measurement is 7 feet or 84 inches. For step B, we're going to measure the threshold width. On some coaches, you'll have this trim piece, which you'll have to measure behind. On some travel trailers or even fifth wheels, this trim piece will not be here, and your H column, which is where your motors and rod is, will be visible. On this coach, you want to measure behind this trim piece up to where the slide box starts. That measurement on this Tiffin is 2.5 inches. You want to double that and add it to your step A measurement. This measurement will total 89. Now we're moving on to step C, which is your slide out height. This is one of the measurements where you'll need an extra person to help you with them. So we're going to start at the bottom of the slide box. And we're going to go to the top of the slide box. This measurement is 76.25. Step D is the threshold height. It's also a combination of step F, which is the space between the top of the slide box and the bottom of the slide box. So to get this measurement, you'll measure the top. It's very important that you only measure to the opening and not to the end of the trim piece. Otherwise, you'll get an inaccurate measurement. So on this Tiffin, it is 1 inch. On the bottom, don't forget, safety first. So you're going to want to measure from the bottom of the slide box to the seal opening here. The measurement on this Tiffin is between 1 3/8 and 1.5 inches. So now we're going to move on to step E, which is the slide out travel. It's very important that when you're measuring this, you are taking this seal, you're pulling it back, and you're sticking your tape measure in until it can't go back anymore. And you're going to measure right to the end. This one measures at 28.5. Our next step is step F, which is the space between the slide out and the threshold opening. It's very important that you measure the top and the bottom separately. We can get those measurements from our threshold height part of the video, where we measure the space between the top and the threshold and the bottom and the seal. You want to add those together to get your threshold height, but we also need those separately. The next step is regarding if you have a window on the side of your slide box. It's not necessarily called out on the paper, but it is right here. On this Tiffin, you have roughly about 2 feet from the top of the slide box to the top trim of the window. There must be a minimum of 10.5 inches between the top of the slide box and that window trim. If there's not 10.5 inches, please call us. We have a solution for that. Now that we have all the measurements done, we can transcribe them onto our measurement form. So, your slide out width A, we had 84 inches. Our threshold width is 89. That is each side, which is 2.5 inches. You add that to get the 5, and you add that to the 84 to get 89. Our slide out height is 76.25. Our threshold height, which is C plus F, will equal D. So our F top measurement was 1 inch. Our bottom was 1.5 inches. 2.5 inches plus 76.25 is 78 and 3/4. Our slide out max travel, which is how far the rails come out of the RV, was 28.5 inches. This measurement only comes into play if you have a window that is close to the top of the slide box. Thanks for watching the video today. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. If there's anything else you want to see, whether it be Vroom related, RV related, or visit our website at www.fabletruck.com for other things that we do. Again, thank you for joining us today, going through these measurements, and we hope to see you soon.